Hi, there are many ways for you to be fire protected in your home. I'm not sure if you're aware, but as each decade goes, it seems that the materials that we put in our house, that our houses are made of, that they're decorated with, etc., have become higher and higher, bigger fire hazards. And the safety of your home and your loved ones and pets are very important. So I want to talk to you about 3 big things to consider to make sure you are up to date and prepared for the worst. Number 1, fire detection. Obviously, there is so many new and awesome products out there that are electronic, that are hardwired, that are smart. There's smart detectors out there for your CO and your fire detection, but be prepared. Even though they have a lot longer life, when they become due, they become due. I just was talking to somebody this weekend who said they were out of town when their smart detectors went off saying that they had been expired, and they expired the day they said that they would expire, and they went off. And it was not pleasant for the few people left behind who had no idea how to turn it off, because every 2 minutes they were telling you it needed to be replaced. So be prepared, be aware that even with your smart meters, or even if you have things in your calendar and you're checking them occasionally, that you are still prepared for when they expire, or be aware of when they might be expiring. Number 2. Make sure that if you have a second floor unit or more, or if you're even on like in a condo that's higher up, that you make sure that each bedroom that has an egress window has access to a fire ladder. They are usually about under $100 a piece. They can be kept easily in a closet or under a bed for the occasion. And very importantly, look at it. Check it out. The time to figure out how to use the ladder is not in the time of an emergency. So maybe give it a little bit of a practice. Make sure that you know how it goes and secures correctly in the window. Make sure that you have the correct length. Even if you move, you need to make sure that if you went from a second floor to a third floor, or even, you have a house or a townhouse, the differences between the window and the ground might be different. So make sure that even though you have it, that you know how to use it. And third is fire extinguishers. I know that I have a few fire extinguishers in my house. I have one in the kitchen. I have one in the laundry room. So each floor we have one. But do you know how to use one? When was the last time you looked at yours? I didn't look at them for a long time either. And if you notice on the fire extinguisher, there is even though you don't use it, it does slowly go bad. It does lose its purpose, its usefulness. So if you have fire extinguishers, first of all, make sure that you're monitoring them occasionally, probably when you're looking at your fire detectors and checking on those, once or twice a year, fall and spring. It's usually considered a good time to think about fire safety, and make sure that you know how to use it. Again, just like the fire ladders, the last thing you want to do when you are in the middle of an emergency, a fire emergency, is to try to figure out how to use the extinguisher. To make sure that everybody in the house knows how to use it. It might use up one. Definitely makes more sense to know the correct times to use it. Obviously not if there's a grease fire, that's not the time to use it. Make sure that everybody in your household knows where to find it and how to use it accurately, and hopefully that will keep you safe in an emergency. That's Tully's Tuesday Tips this week. I'm Danielle Tully. See you on the next video.